Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We welcome you aboard for tonight's high school girls soccer game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We'll be back with the lineups for both teams after these messages. Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School girls soccer. Laurel Highlands hosting Uniontown. I'm now going to turn it over to our public address announcer, Bob Swope, for tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Laurel Highlands Field for tonight's soccer game between the Lady Red Raiders and our Lady Mustangs. Introducing our visitors, goalkeeper, Morgan Petsko. Number 1, Casey Jablonski. Number 6, Skylar Hoon. Number 8, Jasmine Cunningham. Number 11, Kaylee Maneski. Number 12, Zayla McCoon. Number 13, Mariah Fitzpatrick. Number 15, Hannah Merchant. Number 18, Carmen Kuda. And number 20, Lizzie Perkins.
You forgot Maggie Bellina, number 2. Maggie Bellina, number 2.
And number 2, Maggie Bellina. Coaching the Red Raiders tonight will be Kristen Schools.
There's also 11, Kaylee Matansky, too, is over there. Number 11. Kaylee Matansky, you never named either.
And number 11, Katie Manansky.
How did you?
And now for our Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Goalkeeper, Jaden Ribakava. Number 3, Addie Nose. Number 7, Peyton Chope. Number 8, Julie Cooper. Number 9, Hannah Newman. Number 12, Jocelyn Ratcliffe. Number 13, Kate Chado. Number 19, Madison Dicklow. Number 21, Allie Nose. Number 27, Journey Greer. Number 18, Madison McLean. Head coach of the Mustangs is David Sada. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise in honor of our great country for the singing of our national anthem by Junior Bella Wilson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And we'll be back with the start of tonight's match right after this here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Did you know that colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer killer in America, or that it can be prevented by removing polyps during a 30-minute colonoscopy? At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy and I, encourage you to consider a screening colonoscopy. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Sam Davis was a gift from heaven. He knows the law and the court system unlike anyone else I've ever met or seen. Sam helped me get through the federal court system with the best possible outcome.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We have been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School girls soccer. Laurel Highlands hosting Uniontown. I'm now going to turn it over to our public address announcer, Bob Swope, for tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Laurel Highlands Field for tonight's soccer game between the Lady Red Raiders and our Lady Mustangs. Introducing our visitors, the goalkeeper, Morgan Petsko. Number 1, Casey Jablonski. Number 6, Skylar Hoon. Number 8, Jasmine Cunningham. Number 11, Kaylee Manansky. Number 12, Zayla McCoon. Number 13, Mariah Fitzpatrick. Number 15, Hannah Merchant. Number 18, Carmen Kuda. And number 20, Lizzie Perkins.
You forgot Maggie Bellina, number 2. Maggie Bellina, number 2.
And number 2, Maggie Bellina. Coaching the Red Raiders tonight will be Kristen Schools.
There's also 11, Kaylee Matansky, too, is over there. Number 11. Kaylee Matansky, you never named either.
And number 11, Katie Manansky.
How did you?
And now for our Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Goalkeeper, Jaden Ribakava. Number 3, Addie Nose. Number 7, Peyton Chope. Number 8, Julie Cooper. Number 9, Hannah Newman. Number 12, Jocelyn Ratcliffe. Number 13, Kate Chado. Number 19, Madison Dicklow. Number 21, Allie Nose. Number 27, Journey Greer. Number 18, Madison McLean. Head coach of the Mustangs is David Sada. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise in honor of our great country for the singing of our national anthem by Junior Bella Wilson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And we'll be back with the start of tonight's match right after this here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Brian Morozak, Jerry Dupé back here at Mustang Field. High school girls soccer tonight here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Laurel Highlands hosting Uniontown. The Mustangs 3-10 overall, 3-9 in conference play. Dave Sahada, the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Uniontown 0-6, playing as an independent this year. Linda Mershot in her first year during her second stint here at Uniontown as the head coach. Lara Dowling was the head coach for the Red Raiders last year. Laurel Highlands wearing their breast cancer awareness pinks in this game today. Uniontown, their away whites with maroon numbers. Laurel Highlands working left to right as we describe it as this match underway, and that one on the foot there of Hannah Newman and poked on the near side to Julie Cooper. A touch from Journey Greer and bodied off by Hannah Mershot back through the midfield. Mustangs regained possession down the near boundary here with Julie Cooper. Cooper down the near wing trying to create here for Laurel Highlands in this opening minute. Here's Cooper's side of the box. Works back to her left there for the Mustangs. Holds at the top of the 18. Try to work it off to her left. Got deflected back. And a low ball played there from Newman. Deflected off of Mariah Fitzpatrick. And back to the left side where the ball is crossed out in front. And will go wide for a goal kick. Just underway here at Mustang Field. Laurel Highlands hosting Uniontown High School girls soccer tonight on the South Union Township Sports Network. You put down here for a Uniontown goal kick. He taken by Skylar Hone. Knocked down by Jocelyn Radcliffe. On the near side to Julie Cooper. Back to her left to Journey Greer. Low shot just going wide there. Morgan Petsko. Laurel Highlands thought they were eliminated from postseason contention last week. Talking to Laurel Highlands head coach Dave Sahida before the start of the match. He said he was informed by Laurel Highlands athletic director Mark John that the Mustangs might get an opportunity as a field filler to qualify for the WPIAL playoffs. Won't find out until tomorrow night when the WPIAL playoff pairings are announced. But Laurel Highlands is hoping to make their 5th straight trip to the postseason. Haven't missed out since 2015. And a week ago at this time, after the Mustangs lost against Ringgold, mathematically, as far as the top 4 positions in each conference were concerned, Laurel Highlands eliminated from postseason contention, but with some schools having some COVID issues, the WPIAL might need a couple of field fillers out there, so the Mustangs might end up getting the call as the 5th place team out of the conference. Again, they won't find out for sure until the playoff pairings are announced. Skylar Hone to take this goal kick here for Uniontown. Sent it off on the near side. Julie Cooper knocked it down. Uniontown a little floater coming back here on the near side. A nice little run here from Hannah Merschatz. Hannah getting tripped up there by Hannah Newman. Be a free kick here for Uniontown. Laurel Highlands looking for their 17th straight win over Uniontown in this series. Uniontown has not defeated Laurel Highlands since 2009. Last year the Mustangs winning matches of 3-1 and 3-0 over Uniontown. The 3-1 game was actually a suspended game at halftime, with Laurel Highlands leading 1-0 because of lightning. Mustangs came back a day later in the second half and pulled out the 3-1 win. Little touch there from Casey Jablonski for Uniontown. Trying to set up Mershot. Goes wide here on the near side and tracking it down is Zaya McCune. Back off to Mershot. Working into the corner. Cooper defending there for Laurel Highlands. And Julie knocks it out of play. Should be a corner kick here for Uniontown. Mustangs with Kate Chido and Allie Knowles up top today in their traditional 4-4-2. Schoaf, Cooper, Radcliffe, and Greer in the midfield with Addie Knowles, Hannah Newman, Madison Niccolo, and Madison McLean in the back as Mershot takes the corner kick. He went off the side of the post there. Laurel Highlands looking to clear, in Uniontown sends it to the back of the net. The clear unsuccessful. And Skylar Hone says thank you very much. And Uniontown scores the opening goal of the match here at the 36-13 mark of the first half. Uniontown on top 1-0. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Skylar Hone. Lady Raiders 1 or Mustangs 0.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Have you ever felt something stick in your chest when swallowing? This can be caused by a narrowing in your esophagus from inflammation, scar tissue, or rarely a tumor. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologist, Dr. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialist.com.
Back here at Mustang Field, it's a little bit of a shocker early on. Uniontown came in with an 0-6 record. The Mustangs with a missed clearance. Skylar Hone says thank you very much and sends it into the back of the net. And Uniontown with a 1-0 lead over Laurel Highlands, less than 4 minutes in here at Mustang Field. And for Uniontown, it was only their 7th goal scored so far this season. They lost 5-0 to McKeesport, 3-0 in the second game against the Tigers, 6-3 at Ligonier Valley, 10-2 against Southmoreland, 8-1 against Trinity, and 13-0 last time out against Belle Vernon. Mustangs with a corner kick here. Looking for a little action inside the box. There's Peyton Schoaf. Has it knocked away there by Hannah Mershant and out on the far side. Mustangs get another throw-in. Trying to work it into the box. Deflected back. Headed there by Journey Greer. Chipped along. Looking for Kate Chido. Played back to Peyton Schoaf. Line drive, and what a save there from Morgan Petsko. So Peyton Schoaf with a nice shot from outside the 18-yard box. And Petsko up to the challenge, making the save. And Uniontown sticking here with a 1-0 lead over Laurel Highlands. Here's Jocelyn Radcliffe. And Jerry reminds me that we saw Petsko down at the South Union Rec Center as well. Part of that South Union Indoor Soccer League. Reminder, sign-ups going on now through October 30th if you want to get involved this year. The league will start in November and run through March. Extended season this year. Madison McLean, another South Union graduate. Tried to send it down to Greer. Got upended. We play on. Touched there by Newman. Play to the top of the box. A little chip there. Opportunity on a low shot from the Mustangs. Kate Chido going wide on the far side. Goal kick here again for Petsko and Uniontown. Skylar Hone will take it. Uniontown with a number of seniors in their starting 11 today, including Casey Jablonski, Maggie Bolina, Skylar Hone, Mariah Fitzpatrick, Hannah Mershant, and Morgan Petsko. And this is scheduled to be the last match of the season for Uniontown. Again, with the Mustangs, we don't know yet. They have a match on the docket tomorrow against Southmoreland. That's scheduled to be played, even though Southmoreland's had some COVID issues. Cross here from Schoaf, looking out in front for Chido. A little poke near side. Julie Cooper ties the match at 1. Cooper goes high and beats Petsko. And the Mustangs tie this one up at 1 here at the 33-29 mark of the first half. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
1, Lady Raiders 1.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases, but most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis.
We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case.
If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Scoring action here early on, tied at 1. Skylar Hone, a goal for Uniontown at the 36-13 mark of the first half. Julie Cooper coming back. Kate Chido gets the assist at the 33-29 mark to tie things up at 1. Nice to see a competitive start against these two Uniontown City rivals. Allie Nose down on the far side. Try to send it off to Shelf. Goes out of play. Uniontown will take the throw-in. Sent in there by Kaylee Matansky. Down to Hannah Mershot on the far wing. Got tripped up in front of the Mustang bench. And Jerry tells me, look at all those gnats there on this camera. Flying around. Still live here in late October. Weather's been warm enough, even though we had a little frost this past weekend. Uniontown taking the free kick here. Just over 7 minutes in. Hone will take it. Good boot into the box. Looking there for Cunningham. Little collision. Ball stays loose and scooped up there by Jaden Ruvalcaba. And Jaden will boot it away back to center. Hone again knocks it down there for Uniontown. Cunningham looking for it, and Laurel Highlands with a little clear out here on the near side, picked up by Julie Cooper. Mustangs looking to break here on the counterattack. Cooper again down the near wing. As Chido off to her left, he'll go through Chido. Allie Nose was there, but unable to knock it down as the ball goes out of play, and Morgan Petsko will send it off to teammate Skylar Hone here for another goal kick. Certainly a freshman-oriented Laurel Highlands team. We've talked about it all season long. 6 freshmen in the starting 11 here today, including Kate Chido, Allie Nose, Peyton Schoaf, Jocelyn Radcliffe, Addie Nose, and Madison Nicolo. And talking to Laurel Highlands head coach Dave Sahida about the prospects of maybe getting put into the playoffs as a field filler, he said, we'll take it. I hope I get the top seed. I want to give these girls an experience of what it's like going against the best. We'll see how things pan out. The Mustangs are hoping to find out sooner rather than later if they're definitely in, because if you go back to last year, Laurel Highlands found out they were playing a game the day after the playoff pairings were announced and had to go to Trinity to play a preliminary round game on a Thursday. And if that would be the case this year, there's a good chance the Mustangs would probably scrap that non-conference match on Wednesday against Southmoreland because they'd have to play on 3 straight nights. Obviously, you don't want to do that entering a WPIAL playoff game. Here's Schoaf again down the far side. Schoaf looking across. Chido there on the deflection. Sends it to the back of the net. So Schoaf to Chido. And that one was pretty as Kate finished it off, deflecting it home to give Laurel Highlands a 2-1 lead. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
44 to go in the first half. Mustangs 2, Lady Raiders 1.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebulon Mahalev and White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebulon Mahalev and White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebulon Mahalev and White.
Laurel Highlands 2 unanswered goals after Uniontown took a 1-0 lead. On the Skylar Hone goal at the 36-13 mark, the Mustangs coming back with a goal from Julie Cooper, assisted by Kate Chido. Then Chido picking up a goal, assisted by Peyton Schoaf. And Laurel Highlands on top 2-1. Played just over 9.5 minutes. Fun one to watch so far. Kaylee Matansky triggering it in. A lob back over here to Zia McCune. McCune working around Julie Cooper and then cleared out there by the Mustangs' Journey Greer. Down the near touchline, here's Chido again. Kate Chido, shot towards goal, going wide of Petsko, and I'm not sure if Morgan touched it or not. The ruling is no, she did not, so it will be a goal kick here for Uniontown. Red Raiders only 2 available subs on the bench here tonight. That'll make it tough for substitutions throughout the course of the game. The other night when the Laurel Highlands boys met Uniontown, many of the Uniontown boys on the soccer team are also members of the cross-country team, and the cross-country team actually had a meet that afternoon, and the kids ran 5 or 6 miles before the game, then had to come back out and play Laurel Highlands that night, which certainly made it tough schedule-wise and pretty big toll on some of those kids, and they're certainly gassed in the second half as the Mustangs defeated the Red Raiders 13-0 in that contest. And the Laurel Highlands boys were able to keep their playoff streak alive this year. And 5 straight years, 4th place team out of their conference. They'll find out tomorrow night as well where they're headed in the first round of the WPIAL playoffs. That ball sent out, and Kaylee Matansky will trigger it back in. Allie knows over to Peyton Schoaf. Schoaf, nice move around Skylar Hone. Low shot goes into the side of the goal. Another goal kick here for Uniontown. We mentioned the possibility of Laurel Highlands playing Southmoreland tomorrow. Uniontown, of course, saw Southmoreland earlier on this season. Did not go well for the Red Raiders in that contest as they fell to the Scotties by a score of 10-2. From what our PA announcer Bob Swope tells me, the Scotties have a pretty good girls soccer team, and they're headed to the WPIAL playoffs this year as well. Another ball sent from Radcliffe into the box. Kate Chido looking for it, able to keep it alive down on the near touchline. Back to Julie Cooper to lose it out of play. Uniontown will reload. Sent in the direction of Zia McCune. Zia runs into Madison Nicolo. Yasmin Cunningham a little touch. Over to Hannah Mershon again. Crafty player for Uniontown. Down the near boundary. Looking for Zia McCune, is unable to track it down. Actually, a ruled touch there by Laurel Highlands. No, it should be the Mustangs throwing, I would think. Laurel will make a substitution, but it looks like they will stick with a Uniontown throw. That was off of Laurel announce. Or off of Uniontown now, excuse me. This one goes back into Mershon, who's also spent the fall as the kicker on the Uniontown football team. We'll break back here for Laurel Highlands. Big collision back through the midfield. Chido obstructed, but the advantage played. Here's Radcliffe breaking back here for Laurel Highlands. Radcliffe the shot, put it off the post. Ball still loose inside the 18-yard box. And a little clear out here back for Carmen Kudava for Uniontown. And for as much as I criticize the advantage not being played, the referee's doing a good job there playing it along and giving Radcliffe a good scoring opportunity. And she almost sitting in the back of the net to give Laurel Highlands a 3-1 lead. A great job there by the officials to allow the continuation to occur. And the Mustangs almost took advantage. Free kick here for Journey Greer. Greer with a nice boot. Petsko able to knock it down and cover up on the far side. Sends it away, bodied down there by Laurel Highlands. Addie knows. Mershon, though, playing on there for Uniontown. And credit these Uniontown girls just getting things together and being able to play some games this season after the superintendent and school board said no contact sports in late July and early August. The student athletes, as long as they're around, excuse me, can't get the words out of my mouth, along with their parents, rallied back towards the school board and superintendent and got the contact sports reinstated, even though they didn't get a WPIAL schedule, at least allow these kids to have a fall high school sports season. You throw in here for Kylie Matansky. Radcliffe trying to knock it down there for Laurel Highlands. Deflected back off here on the near side. Uniontown looking to lead another run there from Hannah. Played back to Skylar Hone, and with a little lob and ahead of steam, Mershon trying to track it down. Defending there is Addie Nose. Hannah always goes hard out there for Uniontown. Ball goes out of play. Rolled a throw in here for Laurel Highlands. Almost 15 minutes in, 2-1 lead for the Mustangs over the Red Raiders. Mustangs on the lob. Little deflection. Touch there from Journey Greer. Down the far side. Allie Nose looking for it. Controlled though by Uniontown's Casey Jablonski. Casey, nice little move there around defenders. And deflected back. Mustangs say thank you very much. And lead another break down on the near side. That's Kate Chido again with Jablonski defending. And Casey able to knock it away. Play it low, knocked down by Journey Greer. Back over to Kate Chido. Fires from 25 and off the back of Skylar Hone. Over to Kaylee Matansky. Who sent it out on the far side. Look at that empty bench over there for Uniontown. Another Mustang throwing. Little lob knocked down there by Hone. Maggie Bolina coming back here for Uniontown. Touched by McCune. Back to Bolina. Bolina got around McCune and then ran into Addie Nose. And Addie's down. So an injury stoppage with 23:50 left here in the first half. 2-1 lead for Laurel Highlands over Uniontown. Take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Good to see Addie Nose able to walk off the field under her own power. Getting attended to by Mustang trainer Bill Logue. After that collision on the far side. On the run from Maggie Bolina. Free kick here for Laurel Highlands. Hone plays it back. Bodied down there by Mershotz. And sent ahead by Casey Jablonski. And deflected out here in the near side. Julie Cooper to take this throw in for Laurel Highlands. Run over the head of Kate Chido. Hone defending. And ball goes out of play. And a few more changes here for the Mustangs. Yeah, Uniontown wishes they had that luxury tonight. Skyler to take another goal kick here for Uniontown. Angled back on the near side, knocked down by Julie Cooper. Cooper loses it out of play. Goal kick coming back. Hone again puts it down. Angles off on the near side in the direction of Zaya McCune. Kate Chido there able to spin back off the ball. Work to her left. Low shot goes on goal, and the save again made by Morgan Petsko. Morgan on a little line drive. Jenna Voighton into the match, knocked it down, and a shot going high and out of play there from Jocelyn Radcliffe. We've seen a lot of action here in the Uniontown zone as of late. Mustangs continue to buzz, leading 2-1. Uniontown last year 3-13. The Red Raiders program has never been to the WPIAL playoffs. The program restarted back in 1999. They went 7-12. Have never been over 500 in a season since the restart. Here's Cooper, a little trip up there, sending down Maggie Bellino. Free kick here for Uniontown. I'd just like to get the participation numbers back up for Uniontown as well. That's been an issue with a lot of their athletic programs. Seen that with the football team as well. Sent out of play. See a number of schools dealing with COVID issues, and Uniontown has had some as well, and have to send our best out to Uniontown head football coach Cedric Lloyd, who also tested positive for COVID this past week. Hope he's doing well. Jenna Voighton back to Jocelyn Radcliffe. And a little chip ahead here to Kate Chido. Chido, a little open space. A little race for the ball here on the near side. Chido with a little slide tackle in the box there from Skylar Hone. And rolled off of Uniontown, and that will be a corner kick here for Cooper and the Mustangs. Now Cooper will put it down. Goes low on this one. Jenna Voighton looking for the top of the box. Mershot there for Uniontown. Pinballing back here on the near side off the Zaya McCune. Sent high there from Hannah Newman back in Julie Cooper's direction. Cooper heading it along. On the side of the box, Cooper back inside the 18-yard box and then cleared out of play. Nice Skylar Home. And Julie Cooper will take another corner kick. A line drive. Sent high by Jenna Voighton and out of play. Home to take another goal kick here for Uniontown. Things have settled down a little bit. Had 3 goals in the opening 9.5 minutes. We're down to 18:35 left here in the first half. A 2-1 lead for Laurel Highlands over Uniontown. Maggie Bellina sent down there by Aaron Reed. Ball sent out of play and changes on both sides. Mustangs lob it in Peyton Schoaf's direction. Mariah Fitzpatrick defending. Fitzpatrick trying to keep Schoaf away from the ball. A little poke back on the far side. Mustang throwing. Sent back into Schoaf. Peyton down on the far side. A little line drive and scooped up there by Morgan Penskill. Morgan will send it down the center of the field. Jenna Voigt in a touch there for the Mustangs, trying to play it back on the defensive line of Chloe DeGia. Goes off of Laurel Highlands and out. Over there at the Mustang bench. Hannah Mershot will take the throw in. Lobbed into Casey Jablonski. Back in the direction of Hannah. Got it around Erin Reed as she comes forward. Mershot down the far side. And deflected off of the Mustangs and out. The throw in from Uniontown. Jablonski there. I send it into the box. Jablonski might have twisted an ankle there. Pulled up on the play as Journey Greer comes back there for the Mustangs. Looking for Peyton Schoaf. Ball goes out of play, and hopefully Casey's all right there for Uniontown. Came up limping after that last series, remaining in the match for now. But I think head coach Linda Mershant's going to make a switch here momentarily. There's a little lob right back on Petsko. Makes the save. Final 16:09 of this first half. Petsko on the lob. Body there by Peyton Schoaf. Played back by Maggie Bellina. Touch there again by Casey Jablonski, who seems all right for now. Still in the match on the Uniontown side. Chloe DeGia coming back here for Laurel Highlands. Low ball forward on the far side. That's Erin Reed. Reed on the cross. Sends it all the way through and out. Another pair of changes here for the Mustangs. Take a quick timeout. Laurel Highlands up 2-1 over Uniontown here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Brian Morozak and Jerry Dupay back here at Mustang Field. High school girls soccer as the season winds down. Laurel Highlands leading Uniontown 2-1. I mentioned at the top, worth mentioning again, the Mustangs thought last week they would certainly be out of the WPIAL playoffs. Talking to Laurel Highlands head coach Dave Sahida, he said that there was a chance they might get in as a field filler this year, with some schools around the WPIAL having some COVID issues and possibly not being able to participate in the WPIAL soccer playoffs. Athletic Director Mark John was asked this morning if the Mustangs would want to participate in the playoff field, and of course they said yes, give them an opportunity to continue their playoff streak. Erin Reed, their shot blocked. Journey Greer going low and just wide on the far side. Another good opportunity there for the Mustangs. I mentioned 6 freshmen in this Mustangs starting lineup. Would certainly be a great learning experience for them, getting an opportunity to play a WPIAL playoff game. Certainly taking their lumps here in 2020. You should expect from a young team. 3-10 overall, 3-9 in the conference. Schoaf on a little lob down on the near side. Went through Chido. Cooper trying to keep it in play, but ruled out of bounds on that far line. And another goal kick here for Uniontown. This is the 7th and likely final match of the fall for Uniontown as well. Again, playing a non-WPIAL schedule. Journey Greer coming forward. Shot partially blocked. And will go out on the far side. Should be a corner kick here, so deflected by the Red Raiders going out. And Laurel Highlands looking for their 17th straight win in this series over Uniontown. Last Red Raider win back in 2009. Peyton Schoaf to take the corner. Nice high lob in Radcliffe's direction. Goes back to Julie Cooper. Belina comes over and slows the play down. A little contact in the box. Foul called here on Cooper and the Mustangs. That last win, if you go back to the 2009 season, the schools actually met 3 times. Laurel Highlands won by scores of 7-2 and 3-2. Uniontown won the last meeting that year by a 2-1 score. Nice little clear out there from Uniontown Skylar Home. Knocked back down by Peyton Schoaf. Deflected back to Julie Cooper. Casey Jablonski steps in there for Uniontown. Jablonski trying to play it back. And ball rolled out of play here on the near side. Even though the WPIAL playoff pairings will be announced tomorrow, a number of schools playing their final conference games of the season tonight, including Bell Vernon traveling to Trinity. Line drive there from Cooper, scooped up by Morgan Petsko. And speaking of programs with solid seasons, how about the Connellsville girls? Did not yield a goal throughout the course of the season. Undefeated in 3A without giving up a goal all season long. Imagine how hard that is to do. You have to think they're going to be one of the top seeds come WPIAL playoff time. Radcliffe looking for Chido. Jablonski there for Uniontown. There's Casey coming back, sidestepping a couple of defenders. Trying to play it up the field, knocked down by Madison McLean and deflected out on the far side in front of Kaylee Matansky. Uniontown makes a rare change, checking out Yasmin Cunningham. Back into the match, Zaya McCune. That's all they can do with only 2 available subs. Just kind of rotate throughout the course of the night with 13. Hold another clear out, trying to free Mershot. Defending there, McLean. Mustangs have to protect that back line. Played back up to Julie Cooper. Couldn't knock it down. Maggie Belina there for Uniontown. Back to Skylar Home. And set high on the far side. Mershant and McCune trying to track it down. Ball got a play to the camera left of the flag. That means it's a goal kick for Rulva Kaba and the Mustangs. 10:27 left here in the first half. Laurel Highlands still leading 2-1 over Uniontown. Jaden on line drive. Sent out a play on the far side. Kaylee Matansky on a short lob. Mustangs defensive line sending it ahead. That was McLean on the clear out. Schoaf trying to track it down. Home defending there for Uniontown. Skylar sends it out. Mustangs make another change. 9:30 left here in the first half. Schoaf on the liner in. Again, sent out a play by Kaylee Matansky. Schoaf again looking for Radcliffe. Red Raider defender went down. Foul called here on Jocelyn. Slow and getting up there, Maggie Belina, who's been roughed around a little bit in this one. Free kick for the Red Raiders coming back. Skylar Hone will put it down. Jablonski on the far side. Mustangs pick it up. Peyton Schoaf. And played back by Caitlin Jacobs. He just checked in, one of Uniontown's 2 available subs tonight. And a lob out in front. Shido just deflecting it wide. She thought she had a goal. Mustangs were celebrating. The ball went just wide. They thought they made it 3-1. A Uniontown goal kick coming back. Chloe DeGee on the angle on the near side, around the body of Journey Greer. Greer stepping forward, good run here for the Mustangs. Greer shot blocked by DeGea, deflects on the far side, nose there for Laurel Highlands. Trying to play it back, Allie Nose, little touch off. Intended there for Schoaf. And the Red Raiders find the loose ball as Hannah Mershon breaks back here for Uniontown. Trying to get around Radcliffe down the far boundary. Hannah got upended. To be a free kick here for Uniontown. Mershon going high on this one. Well, one hop back to Jaden Ruvalcaba. Headed there by Journey Greer. Trying to spring Chido and deflected back in Ruvalcaba's direction. And Jaden will scoop it up. .555 left here in the first half. 2-1 Mustangs over the Red Raiders. Laurel Highlands with goals from Julie Cooper and Kate Chido. Skylar Hone scoring the lone goal for Uniontown. That one came off a missed clear after a corner kick for the Red Raiders. Kaylee Matansky taking this one into Bolina. Played back there to Mariah Fitzpatrick. Peyton Schoaf finds it there for Laurel Highlands. Deflects back in Isaiah McCune's direction. And now Mershot. Back to her left. Mustangs' Julie Cooper finds it again. Here's Julie Cooper on the run. Mustangs had to get back on sides, and Cooper upended. Hone knocked her down, but also got a lot of ball, so no foul called. Cooper a little slow in getting up there. Some wicked contact. Yeah, corner kick from where the ball went out. Journey Greer to take it. Journey had a high lob on the far side. Handball in the box on Schoaf.
Hey, tell him to sit down, the kid here in this last rodeo. Tell him to sit down, yeah.
Uniontown will take a goal kick. Headed there by Radcliffe. There's Journey Greer, a little slip. Coming back, Mershot looking for a slide tackle. Goes over to Peyton Schoaf. We go under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Played back along by Caitlin Jacobs. Mustangs find it again down on the far side. Low ball going through nose. Defending there for Uniontown, Mariah Fitzpatrick. Want to go out of play here for a goal kick. And Hone will put it down. Body down by Radcliffe. Jocelyn stepping forward. Good run here for the Mustangs. And Hone slowing it down again. Bodied back by Julie Cooper. Cooper shot on goal. Petsko, making another save. Goes through Radcliffe, over to Mershot. Now Maggie Bellina. And Kate Chido. Chido on the near side. Little one hopper back towards the goal. And cleared back out. Over to Casey Jablonski. And actually rolled off of Uniontown and out, so Journey Greer will take the throw-in. In the direction of Kate Chido. Julie Cooper triggers it in through Greer. Goes on the backside, a little touch, and scooped up again by Petsko. Petsko on the lob. Headed back on the near side. And poked out. Casey Jablonski on the liner. Over down to Hannah Mershot. Looking for Chido. Collision there between Greer and Uniontown's 18, Carmen Kudava. Kudava a little slow in getting up as we go under a minute left here in the first half. Kudava got a little dinged. Still limping off a little bit. Hone sends it back down the other side. Jablonski takes the throw-in. Played back over to Madison Nicolo. 26 seconds left here in the first half. Played back to Casey Jablonski. And Chido finds the loose ball there for Laurel Highlands. On the counterattack. Need to hurry here. 13 seconds left in the first half. Jocelyn Radcliffe 10, on it.
9, 8, 7.
Radcliffe looking to center. And goes right to Morgan Petsko. Makes the save, and that'll do it for the first half. So out of the locker room with Laurel Highlands up 2-1 over Uniontown. We're back to recap the first half scoring for you in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vern, Jason Scott, and Bob Schiffbar.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Fatty liver affects 30% of Americans and is a leading cause of cirrhosis and liver cancer. Risk factors for fatty liver include alcohol abuse, obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Dr. Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I, specialize in the care of fatty liver. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
2-1, Laurel Highlands leading Uniontown here at halftime, but it was Uniontown that got the scoring started. Skylar Hone, a goal at the 36-13 mark of the first half, came off of a corner kick. Mustangs failed to clear the ball, and Hone sent it in the back of the net past Jaden Rulvacaba to make it 1-0 Uniontown. Mustangs came right back. Kate Chido to Julie Cooper. Cooper with the goal at the 33-29 mark of the first half to tie things up at 1, and just 3 minutes later, it was Peyton Schoaf on a cross. Kate Chido finished it off with a nice deflection, and Laurel Highlands a 2-1 lead here at halftime over Uniontown. That goal occurred at the 30-44 mark of the first half, so we went the final 30 minutes plus without a goal in the first half. So we sit at halftime, Laurel Highlands 2 and Uniontown 1. A reminder, if you're watching this match on Atlantic Broadband or Armstrong Cable, I'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are available online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union TV, or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Again, at halftime, it's Laurel Highlands 2, Uniontown 1. Second half match action comes your way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Watching Sam Davis apply his craft was amazing. Everyone showed him so much respect. Watching Sam work the courtroom was like watching Michael Jordan, with the game tied and 8 seconds left.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We've been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Just about ready to start the second half. Laurel Highlands a 2-1 lead over Uniontown. Thank you for joining us all season long for high school soccer here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Again, the Laurel Highlands boys will be in the playoffs. They're currently 7-7 overall, 6-6 in conference play. They're wrapping up their regular season tonight on the road at Charleroi, with the playoff brackets expected to be released tomorrow night. From what I was just reading online, actually at halftime, preliminary round playoff games will be played on Saturday, with the first round games scheduled for Monday or Tuesday of next week. But a lot of schools, including Quaker Valley and North Catholic, having some COVID issues, so that's certainly shaking up the playoff fields a little bit. And schools like the the Laurel Highlands girls being told that be on standby. You might be a field filler for the WPIAL playoffs, so they're hoping to maybe get an opportunity to play there as well. Here's Skylar Hone getting ready to get the second half underway for Uniontown. Jerry Dupay tells me there's a new Uniontown keeper. We'll double check on that. It looks like still Morgan Petsko in there, so we'll double check and see. So we'll double check and let you know. There's Maggie Bellina sending it off on the far side. Nice little play down here to Kate Chido. Chido stopping on a dime, working off to her right, going low. Bellina and Rulvacaba there. I checked that, and Radcliffe there, and Radcliffe with the shot on goal. There's a new keeper there for Uniontown. So it looks like Jerry tells me Petsko's wearing 6, which is the number Skylar Hone wore in the first half, but I don't think is that Skylar Hone in goal? So we'll get things adjusted here. It'd be nice if they'd send those up to us and let us know when they make those changes. It doesn't always work that way. Lizzie Perkins taking this throw in. Sent into Radcliffe. And Radcliffe getting knocked down there by Casey Jablonski. Perkins there battling with Radcliffe. Ball goes out of play on the far side. Lizzie, a pretty good basketball player as well. Seen a lot of her brothers, Josh and Jeremy, over the years playing for the Uniontown football and basketball teams as well. Peyton Schoaf on a little cross out in front. Nice diving save there. So we're going to go with Hone being in goal now. And Petsko was in goal wearing number 6. We'll touch on the near side here from Carmen Kudava. Aaron Reed coming back there for Laurel Highlands. A little lob from Casey Jablonski. And deflected out of play. Going off of Addy nose and outs. Kudava able to send it back into Jablonski. Journey Greer coming back over to Jocelyn Radcliffe. Back in the direction of Aaron Reed. And sent out of play. 37-20 left here in the second half. Still 2-1. Laurel Highlands leading Uniontown. Been about 33 minutes since we've had a goal in this match. Had a bang-bang start. 3 goals in the opening 10 minutes. And haven't had one since. There's Jocelyn Radcliffe looking for it. Able to find it there in the box. Little cross out in front. Schoaf coming back. Trying to knock it down. There's Journey Greer, top of the 18. Bodies the ball down. Deflects over to Aaron Reed. Back to Radcliffe. Little touch off in Schoaf's direction. Uniontown looking for the clear. And Kudava able to send it out there on the Uniontown side. Mustangs touch it back. There's Addy Nose going through Aaron Reed and out. And Kudava taking the throw in here again for Uniontown. There's Kate Chido trying to work around Jablonski. Jablonski defending. And goes out of play for a... I thought it might be a Mustang corner kick. I thought Jablonski might have touched it. She must not have. So back for a Uniontown goal kick. Skylar Hone will send it away. He pushed on the far side. Over to Journey Greer. Nice little touch off looking for Julie Cooper with Lizzie Perkins defending. Cooper able to work around Lizzie. Down the far wing. Little cross out in front off of Schoaf. And the cover out in front from Skylar Home. Laurel Highlands, another low ball back in Skylar's direction. Played almost 5 minutes here in the second half. Still 2-1. Laurel Highlands over Uniontown. Journey Greer touched there by Cooper. Forward to Peyton Schoaf. And rolls back to Home. And Skylar on the high lob this time. Looking there for Yasmin Cunningham. Zaya McCune also there on the Uniontown side. A little collision there. Cunningham sent down the Mustangs' Madison Niccolo. Foul call there on Cunningham. Free kick here for the Mustangs. Madison McLean will take it. Opportunity here for Chido. Odd man rush for the Mustangs. Kate Chido sends in the back of the net for an insurance goal. Second goal of the night for Chido. She now has 2 goals and an assist. And Laurel Highlands extends their lead to 3-1 here at the 34:07 mark of the second half. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Red Raiders 1.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Back here at Mustang Field, Kate Chido with the goal for Laurel Highlands. Nice night for Kate. Lead at 3-1. And goes back to Ruvalcaba. Is able to cover. And angle it off here in the near side. Over to Aaron Reed. Knocked down by Casey Jablonski. Ran into Journey Greer. A little free kick. Be taken here by Hannah Mershant. Just on the edge of the Mustang zone. Rolls all the way back to Jaden on the cover. Jaden only a sophomore. Boots it back to center. Kate Chido there. Mariah Fitzpatrick was defending. Able to poke it back up to Casey Jablonski. Trying to angle it off to Flo Metz. Mustangs find it again. McLean. Back down to Chido on the run. Here's Kate Chido looking for the hat trick. Chido into the box. Takes the low shot. Blocked out in front. Nice Skylar Hone. Corner kick here for the Mustangs. It's like Peyton Schoaf will take it. Peyton on the boot on the backside. A little deflection out in front. Chido looking for the header. A lot of action there from Radcliffe. Mustangs another little poke. And Hone again covering with a little help there from Matansky. Eight minutes into the second half. Lead now 3-1 for the Mustangs over the Red Raiders. Mershon losing it there to Hannah Newman. Lob down to the far side. Schoaf trying to track it down. Tansky defending. Running into Schoaf. Ball goes out of play. Schoaf might have got dinged up a little bit. Might be a shoulder issue here, actually. I think she's going to check out. Julie Cooper taking the corner kick. Chido had it deflected back. Radcliffe is there. Got bodied off the ball by Maggie Bolina. On the reset, Hannah Newman. Off of Radcliffe again. Over to Allie Nose. Casey Jablonski coming over there for Uniontown. Pushed it up to Zaya McCune. There's Julie Cooper. Far side looking for Nose. Back to Cooper. Cooper on the cross out in front. Play was whistled down. Aaron Reed was clamping down on Skylar Hone. Goal kick coming back here for Uniontown as we approach the final half hour of this match. Lead at 3-1 for Laurel Highlands over Uniontown. Mershot knocks it down. on the lob on the near side. Flo Metz on the run. Defending both Hannah Newman and Madison McLean. And McLean takes Metz to the near boundary and outs. A throw in here for the Mustangs. Madison lobs it back in. Touch there by Jablonski over to Mershot. Hannah Mershot back to her left. And slowed up a little bit. Journey Greer coming back. Low ball not out. Knocked down Maggie Bellina. Bellina trying to push it forward. Journey Greer playing it out. Looking over there for Allie Nose. Goes out of play in front of the Uniontown bench. Throw in here for the Red Raiders, Zaya McCune. Over to Mershot. Slow down there by Cooper. Finds the loose ball. Julie Cooper around Perkins. Cooper down the far wing. Nice run here for Julie Cooper and the Mustangs. Up 3-1. And Cooper's line drive goes wide on the far side. And the lead at 2. Kate Chido, 2 goals and an assist for the Mustangs. Julie Cooper with a goal. Skylar Hone, who's now in goal. A lone goal for the Red Raiders. Under Mershot, Uniontown's head coach, Kristen Schools and Jenny Hone, along with Lindsay Mershot, the assistants. Dave Sahida, the Mustangs head coach, Erica Tarr, the assistant, Sarah Clymer, the statistician. There's Jocelyn Radcliffe. Red Raiders poke it down. Over to Metz. Sent back up by Mariah Fitzpatrick. Looking there for Yasmin Cunningham. Uniontown started the match with a 5-4-1 today with Cunningham up top, but a lot of those runs Mershot has. Havers an attacking central mid. Jablonski losing it there to Radcliffe. Jocelyn Radcliffe down the near wing here for Laurel Highlands. Poked out defensively by the Red Raiders. Carmen Kudava, only a freshman. Mentioned the large number of seniors Uniontown's losing this year. Hopefully they can replenish the junior high system with only dressing 13 here today. 9 seniors on this Uniontown team. Here's Chido again, still looking for the hat trick. Plays it off to her right. There's Allie Knowles making it 4-1. So Allie Knowles getting the goal there for Laurel Highlands. The freshman scoring to extend the lead.
24 to go in the second half.
We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Red Raiders 1.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Nice job there from Allie Knowles getting the goal in the box for the Mustangs. Lead extended to 4-1. A little breathing room now for Laurel Highlands. Lead at 3, 27-20. Left here in the second half. Goal came at the 27-24 mark officially. Here's Aaron Reed. Through Chido. Red Raiders knock it out. Journey Greer to take this throw in for the Mustangs. A little action in the box. Radcliffe low shots. Oh, another diving save. A lob back down there by McLean. Over to Journey Greer. On the run over to Julie Cooper. Cooper on the cross. Journey Greer going low. And a trip up. Shido went down just outside the 18-yard box. Should be a free kick here for the Mustangs. With 25:55 left here in the second half. Chino will take it. Sends it high of the goal and out of play. Send it through the uprights. Another goal kick here for Uniontown as we approach the 25-minute mark of the second half. 4-1 lead for Laurel Highlands over Uniontown. Mustangs looking to improve to 3-11. The loss would likely end Uniontown's season at 0-7. With a minimal schedule this year. It'll be their first winless season since 2012 when they went 0-16. Mentioned the Mustang playoff streak, lost in the preliminary round last year to Trinity. Fell at West Allegheny in 2018. Lost to Mars in the first round in 2017. And also played a preliminary round game here against Gateway in 2016. That was their first playoff game since 2001. Mustangs went 15 years without making the playoffs. Now been in 4 straight. And as far as qualifications as far as the conference standings go, Laurel Highlands thought they'd be out. They might be back in again just due to some schools having COVID issues. The WPIAL inquired this morning with Laurel Highlands Athletic Director Mark John if the Mustangs would be interested in being a field filler for the WPIAL playoffs if needed this year. Of course, Dave Sahida said, yes, we would. Would love to give the girls the playoff experience. Handball there in the box. Free kick coming back for Uniontown, but that won't be official until the playoff pairings come out tomorrow night. Some schools still trying to sort through some COVID issues, trying to figure out if they'd be able to field playoff teams in 2020 with some cases popping up at the last minute. With a lot of these COVID situations, you have to shut down the program for 2 weeks. And obviously with the playoff scheduled to start as early as Saturday and as late as next Tuesday, depending on who you are and when you're playing, might be impossible to get those games in. Having a quarantine for 2 weeks, a lot of athletic programs shut down until early November. And we mentioned earlier the Uniontown athletic program having a little COVID issues as well, with their head football coach Cedric Lloyd testing positive for coronavirus. And from what we understand, Uniontown's pretty much shut down football activities as well. Jenna Voighton, a little floater. With the girls soccer program still continuing on with no direct contact there with the Uniontown head coach as far as football is concerned. There's Madison McLean trying to go low. A ball forward here to Cunningham. Run from Yasmin Cunningham and Ruvalcaba with the cover. And Laurel Highlands girls scheduled to play a non-conference game here against Southmoreland as well, a program that's had some COVID issues. In fact, their football game this past Friday against Brownsville was postponed due to COVID going around the athletic program. So we thought the soccer match might be up in the air tomorrow as well. A couple more changes here for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs up 4-1. Aaron Reed checking out. Peyton Shove back in. Madison McLean sending it down the field. Julie Cooper trying to track it down with Lizzie Perkins there defending. There's Cooper on the far side. Cooper pulling back off to her left, trying to go around Perkins, who did a nice job breaking up the play. Over to Belina, back to Perkins. Trying to send it out, one through Zaya McCune and out.
This is a no-smoking facility. Please, if you are, would you stop? Thank you.
Going off of Perkins. Over to Julie Cooper. Casey Jablonski stepping in. Ball goes out of play. Corner kick here for the Mustangs. And Julie Cooper to put it down. High lob out in front. Schoaf with a deflection. And the cover made. They're by home. Mustangs back in the attack. That's Addie Nose, offsides. Intended pass to Kate Shido. Midway through the second half, 4-1. Laurel Highlands leading Uniontown. Marchant there. Down on the near wing. Cleared back by Madison McLean. A little deflection went off Kudava. Might have been a handball. Foul here on the Laurel Highlands side. It's like a little haze in the sky tonight. Down to Jablonski. Deflected back. Jocelyn Radcliffe coming forward over to Jenna Voigt in open space. Mustangs also with Rosie Amoroso on the field right now. Cunningham made a little contact there with one of the Laurel Highlands defenders. It was back to McLean, over to Schoaf. Jablonski there on the Uniontown side, going low, looking for Cunningham, intercepted there by McLean. Madison McLean resetting on the far side. And a lob down the far boundary, looking there for Julie Cooper. Plays back over Jenna Voighton. Over to Amoroso. Matansky there for Uniontown defensively. Goes up to Mershot. Hand on another lob down the near side. Addie Nose there for the Mustangs. Just send it out. 18 minutes now left here in the second half. Score remains 4-1. Laurel Highlands over Uniontown. Casey Jablonski. Coming off high there on Chido. Jablonski getting it back, battling Peyton Schoaf. Nice little spin off there from Caitlin Jacobs in front of Ruvalcaba with Cunningham on the doorstep. Ruvalcaba would make the save and clear it out. Perkins knocks it down. Voighton finds it, sends it high, looking for Chido. Kudava defending. Mustangs find the ball, and Chido again on the run. Has Schoaf and Amoroso to her right will go short to Schoaf. Schoaf off of a deflection. Going right to Skylar Hone. Fortunate bounce there for Uniontown defensively. And Hone on the cover. Uniontown made a goalie switch at halftime. Hone coming in for Morgan Petsko. And we'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Back here at Mustang Field, Peyton Shove, who's been bothered by what appears to be a shoulder injury here in the second half. Saw our exit earlier, came back onto the field, now off again. And appears to be favoring her shoulder, actually sitting down now behind the Mustang bench. Hopefully she's all right. 16:46 left in regulation time. On the lob back, Jenna Voighton knocks it down. Played back up over to Chido, low ball. Amoroso trying to track it down, and Hone again picking it up. Goes in open space. Bolina battling Lindsey Klink, who came into the game to replace Schoaf. Bolina coming back. Greer steps in. A little body bump there on Bolina. Sends Bolina down on the play on the Uniontown side. Free kick here for Hannah Mershot. Red Raiders go short. Touch from Perkins, back to Hannah. Chido steps up and finds the loose ball there for Laurel Highlands. Kate Chido on the run again here for the Mustangs. Chido with a head of steam. Circles back off to her right. A little touch there from Aaron Reed. Now Reed on the cross goes all the way through and rolls back to Skylar Hone. High lob back to center. Off the side of Hannah Newman. Touch back to Addie Nose. Up again to Chido looking for the hat trick. Kate Chido, nice little move into the box, a little cross out in front. Knocked down and then cleared out. And that was Petsko on the clear out there on the Uniontown side. Played back to Jenna Voighton, who lobs it over Rosie Amoroso and out for another goal kick with 14:50 left here in regulation time. I have a little gap here in between seasons, which I think was drawn up by the WPIAL just to have a little break, maybe control some COVID issues that might be popping up. Journey Greer looking for Lindsey Klink. We certainly hope for a COVID-free winter season for hoops with the Mustangs boys basketball team expected to be loaded again this year. Izzy Perkins to send this ball back in for Uniontown. Of course, you feel bad for all of the spring 2020 athletes. It's on their entire spring season wiped out. Aaron Reed going high. Knocked back down there by Matansky. Jablonski trying to come forward. Lindsey Klink there on the Laurel Highlands side. Klink thought it was in play. It was out of bounds on the far side. Journey Greer to take the throw-in. This was touched off of Uniontown and out. Greer reloads over Jenna Voighton. Played forward to Hannah Mershot. Hannah sending it up the field, looking for Yasmin Cunningham, who appeared to initiate the contact. They're kind of falling over. Addie knows. Incidental at best. Hannah Mershon to take the throw in. Uniontown down 3, 12:41 left here in the second half. Jablonski back to Mershon. Little touch off going in Jenna Voighton's direction. Low ball forward. Through Amoroso. Down the far side to Lindsay Klink. Lindsay trying to get around Lizzie Perkins. Played back into the box. Amoroso had it deflected wide. A few more changes here on the Mustangs side as they sub here late. On the corner kick upcoming. Voighton outs. It's like Chido outs. A couple of changes here on the front line. Brooke Clymer in. As the corner taken. Uniontown looking for a clear. Caitlin Jacobs there. Played back by Erin Reed and roll back to Skylar Home. Little body bump. Maybe a foul here on the Mustang side as Zaya McCune went down. 11:11 left. Mershon taking the shot on a line drive right to Jaden Ruvalcaba. Back towards center. Mershon again knocks it down. Certainly has been one of Uniontown's top players here over the last 4 years. Likely playing her final high school soccer game here tonight. Touch there by Jablonski. Played back to Adino. Again, worth mentioning with being their likely final game tonight on the Uniontown side. Their seniors, Casey Jablonski, Maggie Bolina, Molly Killinger, Skylar Hone, Flo Metz, Mariah Fitzpatrick, Hannah Mershon, Caitlin Michelangelo, and Morgan Petsko. And there you see Morgan Petsko there on the bench. Played the first half in goal, along with Flo Metz and Hannah Mershon getting set to trigger it in. If we don't see the Mustangs again, best of luck to their seniors. Erin Reed, Maddie Marinelli, Mia Marinelli, and Megan Marinelli, all three Marinelli girls. Kim Freiter, also a senior on the Laurel Highlands side. High ball there, lobbed on the far side. Lindsay Klink trying to work it out. Goes out. Making sure we didn't forget any Laurel Highlands seniors. And credit those Marinelli girls as well, sticking with the program for 4 years. It'll be tough for their parents to see them off after this year. The triplets. Journey Greer to send it back in as we go under 9 minutes left here in the second half. Another fun fall high school soccer season. And congrats to the Uniontown boys. 5th straight playoff appearance for them. Wrapping up their season tonight at Charleroi. Here's Jocelyn Radcliffe on the break. I think the play ruled offsides. It was. And the girls, they thought they were out last week. They'll find out tomorrow if they get in. Again, we're notified this morning. Then they could be a possible field filler. We're asked if selected, they would want to participate. Of course, not going to pass up an opportunity to get into the WPIAL playoffs. We'll see if they get that opportunity. They have one final regular season game against Southmoreland. Looks like that one will go off with the Scotty's appearing to have their COVID issues at least under control as far as soccer is concerned for now. And the playoffs, according to what I read at halftime, likely not starting till Saturday at the earliest. Would certainly give them a couple of days to get refreshed again if they would qualify for the WPIAL postseason. Good to see Laurel Highlands Athletic Director Mark John in the house again tonight as well. Stocking things up for Friday's high school football regular season finale here at home against Trinity. A little cross out in front. Cover made there from home. 7:19 left. And played back to center. A little body bump there. Mershon leading the rush there for Uniontown. Coming back, Hannah Newman for Laurel Highlands. Bangs it down the far side. Radcliffe still on the run, trying to catch up to that loose ball. And Jocelyn trying to find it. I think it went off of the defender there, Kaylee Matansky. It did. Corner kick here for the Mustangs. Up 4-1. 6:33 left here in the second half. On the lob, header there from Reed, and the save from home. And we'll have high school football for you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Laurel Highlands and Trinity taping it for you on Friday nights. You both Gary and Tony for that one, Jerry? Both Gary Frankhauser and Tony Hanola will be there to bring you the action. And Julie Cooper on the run. Low ball, and then goes just through and out here on the near side. There's some talk the Mustangs will add an extra football game on at Connellsville as well. It seems like during this COVID era, though, we've had daily changes to schedules. Kind of got used to it around here. Different issues going on. I think Connellsville's had a few COVID issues as well up there. Bob Swope, our PA announcer, was saying they actually had to quarantine a couple of their band members with some COVID things going on. And there's Addie Nose coming back there for the Mustangs. Looking for Aaron Reed. Maggie Bellina picks it back up there for Uniontown just momentarily before it's touched by Journey Greer and deflected off on the far side. Zaya McCune battling Julie Cooper. Cooper now down the far wing. Nice little run here for the Mustangs. Stepping in defensively, Matansky slowing down that run. A corner here for the Mustangs again with 4:39 left here in the second half. Julie Cooper will put this one down. Looks like Chloe DeGia in replacing Brooke Clymer. Saw Brooke play a lot of goal last year for Laurel Highlands. Haven't seen her. They're playing any goal this year. Has been mainly a field player for the Mustangs. A little lob into the box. Red Raider went down, and Radcliffe put it off the crossbar there. Good opportunity. Saw Jocelyn explode a couple of goals last week. That was the Greensburg-Salem match. Hold another clear out. Knocked down there by Greer. Off to Radcliffe. Sent it off on the far side. Looking for Julie Cooper. But Mershon finds it again here for Uniontown. Trying to end her career on a high note. Down to Yasmin Cunningham. Run slowed down there defensively by the Mustangs' Madison McLean. That one going off of freshman Carmen Kudava. And out of play on the near side. Another duo of subs here on the Laurel Highlands side. Like Cooper out Allie Nose out. And Addie Nose is going to check out. Oh, a throw in on the near side for Kim Freiders. They got some of the seniors in here late. They got a couple of the Marinellis in there as well. Just want to roll back. It's scooped up by Skylar Home. And a handball there it was on Cunningham. Oh, a free kick coming back. Journey Greer taking the lob on the far side. A little action here at the box. 3 Mustangs right around Skylar Home. Coming back here, Casey Jablonski on the run for Uniontown. Ran into Freider. Kept it alive over to Flo Metz. Another senior on the Uniontown side trying to touch it off to Mershon. Deflected out by Greer. 2:05 left. Mershon to lob it in. And we'll get another throw in here with 1:45 to play again. 4-1 Laurel Highlands. 2 goals from Kate China, who also added an assist. Julie Cooper a goal. Allie Nose a goal. Peyton Schoaf had another Mustang assist. Skylar Hone got the opening goal of the match for Uniontown. Bodied there by Jablonski and deflected out. Red Raiders lose that one out off of Mershon. Now our final minute. Journey Greer played back by Jablonski. And back to center, Mustangs. Maybe looking for one last rush. 46 seconds left. Be off of Laurel Highlands and out. So Mariah Fitzpatrick will take this throw-in. Off of Jablonski, deflected free on the near side. Radcliffe there along with Aaron Reed. Played off of Mariah Fitzpatrick and out. 29 seconds left. Aaron Reed will pull it back to Kim Freider. Fans start to make their way towards the exits. Freider takes it off of Reed. Red Raiders deflected out again. 16 seconds left. Freider will push it off to Reed here for another throw-in.
8.
Final 10 seconds.
6, 5, 4.
Now wind this one down. Your final score here tonight, 4-1.
Give both teams a great hand.
Laurel Highlands defeating Uniontown.
Laurel Highlands, Lady Mustangs.
Again, the Mustangs improved to 4-10. Loss drops Uniontown to 0-7.
Reminder.
Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. I'm Ryan Morozak with Jerry Dupé. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Again, your final score, Laurel Highlands 4, Uniontown 1. So everybody from Mustang Field.